Greetings, Pokemon fans. Finally, I am getting to my Pokemon X playthrough videos. Now, before I begin this little series, I may as well say two things. One, I have completed the game. I have beaten the Elite Four. So all these videos are going to be me talking about my impressions of the game as I went through it. So I've done a little bit of research and writing, and I've got some stuff that I'm going to talk about. Number two, I went into this mostly blind. I'm just going to call it a walkthrough, but I was mostly blind. I didn't look up that much information about the game. I certainly didn't know about a lot of the aspects about it. I knew there wasn't that many new Pokemon. I knew a little bit about what some of the first things you'd see in the game were, but not all that much. So mostly blind. Mostly blind. Now I'm cutting up these little videos by gyms, though, to be honest, sort of the middle section of the game it gets a little blurry, so we'll see what happens. So, first gym area. My first impressions of the game. This is a big step up over, like, any other Pokemon game in terms of graphical capability and just how freaking good the game looks. I'm still pretty new with my 3DS. I got it for Christmas, but everything about the 3DS is a giant step up over the DS. We had the DS for a very long time, and I think I forgot that because when I got the 3DS, it was like, wow, this is a much more powerful system. So the world looks great, everything looks gorgeous. I like the customizable character. For some reason, I decided to choose the tan guy. Even though I am not tan, though it is kind of ironic that Brock chooses the one that's darker than his complexion. Anyway, my starter was the frog. I did know what they evolved fully into, and I knew he was some sort of weird ninja thing, and I was like, okay, I will choose the frog. Now, the first part of the game, I was shocked on how many Pokemon there were just right there in the first part. It was like, whoa, there's a lot. Like, I was used to, the original generation, you got like 2, maybe 3 when you get to the further areas of the Pokemon you can choose from. So I just kept catching Pokemon and catching Pokemon and catching Pokemon to the point where I was like, man, there is a lot. I was really glad that you can get experience after catching Pokemon. And as I would come to find out, if you didn't get experience after catching Pokemon, you would just never get experience at all. I don't remember much about the first gym. I don't remember it being too much of a problem. I did try to collect pretty much every Pokemon in that initial starting area, including the old bugs, the new bugs. I actually did start training. I did get a Beedrill at a certain point. It didn't last too long, but I got a Beedrill. I also got that new bug Pokemon. So that's pretty much it for the first part of the game. Hopefully you'll stick around in the coming weeks and see my impressions on the next few parts of the game and all the way to the Elite Four.